Digital sports platform Fanatics launching a joint venture with OBB Media to create Fanatics Studios. It's a new global sports and entertainment platform, already announcing projects and partnerships with ESPN, the 2028 Olympics in LA, Tom Brady, Fox Sports, and more. Let's bring in Fanatics CEO Michael Rubin along with Michael Ratner, OBB Media founder and CEO. He will also serve as CEO of Fanatics Studio. Michael Rubin, I spoke to you 2 days ago on stage at the National Retail Federation and asked what other businesses you have coming. You kept this one under wraps. Tell us about it.
You know, I break so many things on your shows. Every once in a while, I need to keep something a secret from you. But seriously, look, we're super excited about this. People keep asking us two questions all the time. One, what's next for Fanatics? Exactly what you asked me Sunday morning in New York. And the second is, why are we not in the content business? And I think the reality is there's not a more strategic business for us to be in than the launch of the joint venture with OBB Media to create Fanatics Studios, to create content that's synergistic to each of our three big businesses today: the Fanatics commerce business, the betting and gaming business, the collectibles and trading card business. So we could not be more excited about this. We have an incredible slate that we're launching with. I think a lot of people launch businesses like this, they don't have a lot to talk about. I'm excited for Ryan to talk about all the big projects that we're already launching with.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Ratner, maybe you can tell us about it. And just tell us a little bit how it works. So is the idea that they're sourced and developed in-house and then sold, the projects?
Combination of it all. What's going to enhance the fan experience is really at the core of everything we do. Of course, Michael touched on the three core businesses, but when you look at the slate already, partnerships with Tom Brady, like the Fanatics Flag Football Classic, that is a franchisable annuity that we plan to do year over year. Big live events is what we're interested in. We have partnerships with the WWE. That show makes the most sense for YouTube because, believe it or not, WWE has the 11th most subscribed YouTube channel in the world, over 100 billion views. Something like the ESPYs, obviously long legacy at ESPN, that's going to be on ESPN. We want to meet the audience where they are, so we're going to go and take a bespoke approach to everything we're doing.
So, Michael Rubin, we've talked so many times about the number of billion-dollar business lines that you're building. Is this the next one inside Fanatics, and how does it fit within the portfolio?
Look, the way we think about Fanatics Studios, it's probably the most strategic business that we could create because it supports our three existing businesses. Is it a billion-dollar profit business? Only time will tell. What I can tell you is the excitement, the passion about what we're doing is enormous. If you think about something like the Fanatics Flag Football Classic, that's a live event where we create the event, we own the IP. We're going to do this in Saudi Arabia, March 21st of this year. Couldn't be more excited about building that live event, but also we've got other big things coming like that. You look at F1 and the movie they created. You look at Barbie. When I watched that movie, all I thought about is how do we create products that fans love, that better connect them to our existing businesses? And I think there is an endless set of opportunities for us to work with the biggest athletes in the world who we already spend so much time, energy, capital with building their brands, and this is a way for us to better storytell with them and better connect with fans. So I think there's a big opportunity in creating live events, big opportunity in movies, big opportunity in documentaries, and the opportunity is just very vast across the board.
I mean, Michael Ratner, I know you because, well, more recently, you're founder of the beauty line, Rhode, which sold for $1 billion to Elf Beauty, Hailey Bieber's beauty line. But you've also been in the content business. Talk a little bit about what sort of ideas that you could do now with Fanatics that you couldn't do at OBB Media.
I think the idea of content, commerce, and community has always been at the heart of everything we do. You could not possibly think of a better partner to supercharge a sports business than the multi-sport, multi-genre business that Michael's built. And I do think that we think about what are the ancillary opportunities, what are the surrounding businesses that we can get into, but all coming back to, again, how do we enhance the fan experience? This business is going to be multi-part, right? We are going to have things like doing the official Olympic film, which is an honor, and it's all about storytelling, and it's an auteur that we're bringing on board to do that. Then there'll be things like big splashy events like we're doing in Saudi. I think what we really want to get at here is how do we create a holistic experience, surround sound for our audiences and fans alike, and that world of where's the consumer start and where's the audience stop is all blending together. The convergence of sports and entertainment has never been tighter.
And Sarah, the one really interesting thing is we work today with over 1,000 sports properties throughout the world and more than 5,000 of the greatest athletes in the world. And so when we go out and talk to them, they're so excited about saying, how can we work to tell stories in a way that's great for them, that also integrates our existing 3 businesses into it. So I think for us, this is so strategic beyond any big revenue opportunity or profits opportunity. It's also about just the halo effect to our entire ecosystem. And also, how do we help the athletes and sports properties that are so important to Fanatics?
Yeah, I was going to ask, I mean, maybe you just answered it, but I was going to ask Michael Rubin if, thinking about all your lines, if ultimately you're buying and you're buying from the same leagues that you're selling, with all these businesses getting more interconnected, and whether there's conflict there and how you sort of keep it all together.
Yeah, so there's absolutely incredible entanglement in that when we went out with this idea 6 months ago and started talking to the different sports properties we work with, they're all like, you're a partner that we have a big relationship, we trust, we know it's very strategic, much more than the money, so we're that much more excited to work with you because we know you're going to make sure that this tells our story and your story in a way that's great for fans. So I'd say the reception to this has been nothing less than unbelievable, and I think part of it's also, we said, how do we do this in the best way? And I did go out and meet some of the best leaders in the sports content business, and while I don't like to say nice things about Ratty in front of him, he's an absolute force of nature. He embodies everything at Fanatics that we believe in. This guy, I mean, he was a little lazy this morning. He was up at 4:30. I was up by 4. But
yeah,
he's a guy who works nonstop. Yeah, we are in LA. But he's a guy who's just a business builder in the industry that we're so passionate about. And so the 2 companies partnering together is a way that we can create the best results for the sports properties, the athletes, and most importantly, for the fans.
Well, as I learned this weekend, you only sleep 5 hours, 55 minutes, so it's not surprising. Guys, thank you for joining me to talk about this big new announcement.
He's younger than me, so he's more like 4.5. He's got to work like I used to sleep. He's got to be on like 4 to 4.5 hours sleep. I'm now graduating up as I get older.
You got to check his
hoop
score
every decade. Yeah, I'm trying to. Michael Rubin,
exactly.
Michael Ratner, Fanatics Studios, thank you both for joining us. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us.
When we come back, Delta says its earnings could jump more than 20% this year, but the stock seeing a bit muted reaction to